So one of the key lessons learned coming out of the shuttle and the constellation programs as we move forward into this phase of integrated testing in preparation for flight is to make sure that we have all the key stakeholders involved as we begin and as we work through that process of getting to test, getting to vehicle stacking, and then getting to flight. It's very important that all the stakeholders are involved in the discussion from early on. It's all about the people. It's all about having the right people, the right perspectives, the right priorities, the right engineering insight and expertise to represent all the elements that come together as in the vehicle. Key to risk reduction is make sure you have people in an environment where people feel empowered and safe to openly communicate, raise concerns. If you're thinking it, someone else probably is too, so ask the question. That creates, from a leadership perspective, that requires that an environment is manifested and fostered and maintained that makes people feel like they are safe to bring those issues forward. And I think we have an outstanding culture around the SLS program where people feel completely safe to bring things forward, ask questions, make sure we get all the perspectives on the table so that we can make the right risk-based decisions as we move forward as a program. In the RS-25 element, we are bringing a new controller to bear on these engines. We're in the process now of getting ready to go into the qualification program, certification program for that flight controller. Being new to this engine, that does present some risks that have to be managed as you go through the process of design, circuit design, board level test and functions, system level testing, as well as the software development. We are leveraging 30 years of experience coming out of shuttle and as well as the constellation program for how we do that. We have very defined processes for how we do design reviews, the stakeholders that are required to be a part of that, hardware and software. So we have a very rigorous process from a technical perspective for designing and developing and verifying that that design does meet requirements. At the box level, it becomes part of the integrated vehicle when we install the engine. So in order to retire and burn those risks down early, we are providing controller hardware to integrated avionics software labs here at the center where it gets incorporated in a mock-up, if you will, of the vehicle, and it rings out that communication, hardware and software interfaces between our new engine controllers and the vehicle avionics. So between what we do as an element and what we do as a vehicle in the vehicle level testing for controller, avionics, hardware and software, we manage that technical risk of bringing that new controller online.